Yeah, obviously we never put enough runs on the board. We know that obviously DC bowled really well today. They bowled good areas. So just obviously there's not a lot of negatives to take, but I always say we build on the positives. We take the momentum and we go into the next day. I mean, one bad day at the office doesn't mean we're a bad team, but we know what we need to do going forward, and hopefully we can do that in the next game.
So for the last few games here in Swami, during the past, the batters are losing a lot of wickets, and teams batting second are winning without you being a factor. What is the issue here? Have you been able to assess in these games that you've played?
Yeah, obviously the toss plays a major role in obviously either teams batting or bowling first. We saw teams that actually bowl first. They come 99% of the time. They actually come out with a winning rate. But I mean, today we lost the toss, but that doesn't mean anything. I mean, when we go to the semi-finals or the finals, we should be able to bat or bowl first in any situation.
Just an extension of that part of the question. We've seen, batting first has been basically very difficult, especially on this ground. You were there bowling in the second innings. Is the power play 6 overs after as crucial, as helpful for a bowler in the second innings, or is it a distinct advantage at the start of the match?
I don't think so. I mean, like, obviously we knew that the dew is not going to be much of a factor here. So, I mean, whether you're batting or bowling first, the first 6 overs is always crucial. And, I mean, for batters to capitalize, there's only 2 fielders out. And I know there's going to be lots of movement up front with opening bowlers as well. But, I mean, we need to capitalize because that's what we practice in the back of the scenes. So, I mean, just for us to come out there and still portray our talent and still go out there and play positive cricket.
And another one on, how the DC openers sort of approach the power play. It was like, attack from both ends. In which scenario, as the leader of the pace attack, how do bowling plans evolve in that scene? When you're not getting a breakthrough and the opposition team is running away.
Yeah, we're not always going to take wickets in the power play, but it's always how we're going to get them down to maybe 5 and over or 4 and over. Like I mentioned earlier, it was always going to be a tough chase. I mean, DC got Meg Lanning and Shefali, which is 2 world-class opening batters as well. And we've got Yazzie and obviously Hayley Matthews. And obviously today we had the early breakthrough, but I mean, in saying that as well, we never had enough runs on the board, and hopefully in the next game we can do better.
This question is not about particularly this match, but the chasing team, as you said, they are winning most of the time. So, as per your experience, what could be the reason behind that?
I think obviously teams are assessing wickets as well. I mean, for us it was easier for us obviously to bowl first. We know what the wicket is doing as well, and I mean batters are then also assessing as the game goes on. And I mean that just puts a bit of a much more positive, if I can put it that way, a much more positive vibe into obviously going into bat. All good? Okay. Good? Yes. Oh, thank you.